check out that VOD if you can. We're going to get started here with a Puyo Puyo mirror. All right.
So first to 5 for...
I believe it's 7, isn't it?
7? Anyways, it's going to go a lot faster in mixed versus than it is going to go in swap. So we're going to see some bloody and fiery exchanges here coming out.
Yeah, with a quick stab there for Nori. Billy.
But Billy does have quite a bit built up still. Not enough.
That 7 chain, I don't think Billy had a really big trigger there.
Did you enjoy my technique?
Yeah, kind of an unsafe initiation there. Dan just ready to respond.
All right, Billy on the right side with the GTR opener. Really sealed off there. He's got a big commitment to do if he wants to go for a full send there.
At the same time, though, it wasn't such a terrible move to make because Dan had his build spread out through the side and nothing really ready. But first full even exchanges.
Perfect cancel.
Right, it's one thing to overpower your opponent a little bit, but to know exactly how much power to send to block an attack with no loss in frames.
Absolutely. We got full set coming from Dan right now. Looks like a 9 chain coming through.
Billy looking for purples. Purple coming through.
Yeah, Billy got his great.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 chain. That's not going to be enough. But
no, that's a 9 chain. You forgot the red.
That's a 9. Oh, oh no, it powers.
Oh, it powers. I'm wrong. Okay, okay. But Billy does triumph over that interaction, but Dan's going to clap back with a second.
We're back to neutral, though. 3 lines isn't going to affect Billy too much. He's stacked up high just to tank that, and it works out perfectly.
Okay, column 5 not that bad for the garbage hit.
Start running out of space, though, but finds blue purple to fire here. Digs out all the garbage. Dan's looking for purples and blues.
He's out of time. He's got to fire.
But he's triple into...
That was a massive 2 chain.
Oh, my God.
Also, production, I apologize ahead of time if I ever pop off with the word Hellfire. Just letting you know.
All right. And still resources are so even
Dan's
here.
got 3. Nori's going to clap back. They'll power 2 with a 4.
Dan's blocked off on reds. Looking
He's out
for
of time.
yellows and purples. Oh, no!
The red not on time. They're late for class. The gate just closed in front of that red-blue. Dan needed to set that chain off. This is only round 3.
Shake it off, shake it off. We got ourselves a long set ahead of us.
And I always love me a good old-fashioned Puyo Puyo battle.
All right, a little bit of a wacky trigger for Billy here, making extensions kind of weird, but if anyone's going to make it work out, it's going to be Billy.
I smell like a 2 chain coming through.
He dismantled into this power 1-2. One line.
Dan's got to take a hit stun there. It looks like he's ready for full set if he wants it.
He has to. He doesn't have much space there. He would have had to commit to the blues and toss the reds elsewhere.
That's a 10 chain coming from Dan.
But Billy, looking for reds now, finds the green instead. Good, good, good. He powers in the end, though.
No, it's going to fall apart on both sides.
Oh.
Not the dominoes. 7 chain not nearly big enough for Dan's 10.
Yeah, you know, the minimum amount of Puyos to pop a group is 4, but the power is really coming in at the end of the chain, so if you're spending your resources on the earlier parts, you're just losing damage.
Oh, no.
Oh, Billy with the AC. Woo!
Here we go, baby. So, for those of you at home who are watching but don't fully understand, like, Puyo Puyo and power chains, think of power chains like an EX move. It's bigger damage for less frame data, but it's not as strong as something like a full send chain, like a full chain.
Yeah, and so Billy just sending that AC bonus right away. That's a free 5 lines of garbage, but Dan with the tall build able to clear out a lot.
Oh, the collapsing garbage doesn't give Billy the red link. But he still has that red-green to send right there into the 3.
Dan's got to cover up here.
Oh, it covers the blues. I don't know if Dan expected that chain to be as explosive as it was.
It was a little bit of a 50-50 on which color to cover and commit to, but unfortunately, they just didn't have the right colors to defend.
Okay, Dan going for like a nice little L-shaped tail on the bottom right there.
Yeah, easy to dismantle off the blues and reds. He's going to pile up a little higher in response to any pokes. And Billy's just kind of cleaning up here, looking for the red-blue on the main. Might dismantle with yellows, but none coming up on deck. Okay, he's
Billy's
blocked
extended?
with yellow.
He's full committed to yellows.
But he has all the time in the world here. Dan fired, main, and...
Billy has no blue!
No!
Oh! Wait! The red!
Oh! No!
He
No!
needs the blue
Still
right
time!
there.
Still time! Still time!
He's got it!
He got it!
That's a full crown, though! Is this gonna be big enough?
He has to. He has to survive this. This is a full board clear.
That's a 12 chain coming from Billy! The ball's in Dan's court now. Let's see if he can make it. 11, 12, time's up, Dan. It's only a... Whoa, wait a minute.
Such a clever tail from Dan here, but unfortunately doesn't have the yellows and blues to finish.
Not strong enough. The purple was too high. That's unfortunate.
That huge main chain from Dan was very scary, but that just gave Billy time to clean up all the breaks in his chain.
If you guys ever needed a reason why power chains can be important, that was a good reason right there. A big chain is big damage, but it's also
wait, I smell something from Dan here.
Oh, no.
He's just dancing over those blue purples.
The blue? Is he gonna pop the blue?
No, okay.
Oh, he's not.
He covers up that tasty thorn there. That would have been like 3 lines off of one chain. But Dan's got discipline, because you can't just be firing off these attacks willy-nilly.
Heal's gonna come through here.
Oh, okay, that's main. But Billy spots it. Billy spots it.
What the heck was that 8th link, Dan? Okay, that was nice. Power 7 coming
Power
from
7
Billy.
into 8.
The Triumph, he's got 3 lines of 3 red rocks to counter. Not enough.
Look, something tells me I would have loved to see that big old blue-purple thorn. Oh, that would have been juicy.
I wasn't looking at Billy's screen, so I don't know if it was the good option to take or not, or if Dan was, we might get it.
Oh,
let me warm
up. One!
The thorn!
Oh my god!
That was huge!
But Billy is safe, Billy is safe. He had the blue-purples to build out, but his chain length is cut.
That's full send. Wait, is that gonna cut? Not really, okay.
No, it's gonna stop at the blues.
That was just a double bananas bunch.
But Dan's not getting purples.
Time's
Dan
up,
needs
Dan.
purple. Unlucky. Billy goes up 5-2.
How many? Oh.
That was such a good gamble, but as all gambles go, it's not guaranteed.
Yeah, but sometimes this is the game we play. Sometimes you have to bet on red and the roulette lands on black or green. Okay. That was a good 3 chain coming from Billy to seal off Dan. Dan is on his back foot right now.
Right, really early aggression, catching Dan off guard there.
Here's the hit confirmed coming from Billy. 4, 5 chain. Your time's up. Here we go. You got anything? The reds. He needed those reds.
Yeah.
Oh, he needed those double reds right there. Match point for Billy already.
Winner's final here, by the way. This is wrapping up a lot faster than I would have expected.
Well, hey, it's Puyo Puyo. First to 7 and Puyo
But it ain't
Puyo.
over. It ain't over till it's over.
It ain't over till it's over. I got
I believe.
double ram me back in swap. One from 1-5 to
3 to set off main from Billy.
5, 7 chain coming through. Time's up, Dan. Full send.
A little bit of power there. Oh.
This doesn't look strong enough for Dan.
Oh.
And Billy's going to move on to grand finale.
He's got the AC too.
Damn.
That is just rude.
Okay, Billy, I see you.
He's feeling himself today, and he deserves it.
Oh, yeah, it's such a fantastic thing to see here. We're going to get underway here. So, something to keep an eye on, especially in this matchup. So, in this matchup, in Tetris versus Puyo Puyo, Tetris is going to be really good at harassing the Puyo player. So the Puyo player is constantly on the back foot.
Oh, missed drop for Davo there.
Oh, not again.
Oh, no, Davo. Davo's losing out on all this damage to potentially block off Riley's chain, but you give the Puyo time to chain, and they're going to...
Oh, he's fumbling the S, but he's got it.
He's got it, but again, all that time lost.
Power 1 into the 2. That's what is that, 9 rows, I believe?
Yeah, Davo's slowly gotten back down to the garbage, though. He's going to need a nice combo to hold it off.
Another power chain from Icy. So Icy has ground out the Puyo versus Tetris matchup.
Right, this guy holds his own against Wumbo in PvT.
That's a sentence. you can't just say that about anybody. Especially when normally it's advantageous for the Tetris player.
Yeah, you know, Tetris has a lot of speed, and that's where it really hurts for Puyo, where it takes time to set up the big damage. Whereas, absolutely, if you're a really good Tetris player, you're churning out a couple lines of damage every like 6 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. So if you remember from our last match in Winners Finals, it's a lot of big chains, big body damage, right?
Yeah, and just in the way that the small attacks from the from Puyo versus Puyo can shut off a large chain, take that and drop that garbage down every 5 seconds, and that's Puyo versus Tetris.
It's extremely difficult for the Puyo player. They have to play it's a very, very different Puyo game.
At the same time, it's also a very different Tetris game, because if you don't put out that damage every few seconds, you're just gonna get buried by like an 8 or 9 chain.
Actually, yeah, an 8 or 9 chain. If my math is correct, an uncontested 5 chain kills Tetris.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uncontested though, so even like a T-spin double or a Tetris will give you a lease on life.
Yeah. If you're getting like a TSD Tetris every 10 seconds, you might be all right for a little bit. Oh my god.
Oh, the jump scare right there.
This is the right act.
But yeah.
Icy's up to 2 in this first to 7. The winner's gonna be playing DDR Dan.
And Riley's got his chain up right now. Oh, but huge opener from Devo, forcing Riley to blow up what he's got so far. Not able to extend past that. 2-line cover on the green trigger.
Dava's got the all clear solve.
He's got the AC, and Riley has no recourse but to try and get rid of some of that garbage just to get more space to build.
That is so much digging Icy has to do. And it's just another layer of garbage in this garbage Puyo parfait.
Oh, disgusting. I'll spit that parfait out real quick. Nasty.
All right, 2 chain coming from Icy. He's making these chains to help mitigate damage as he continues working through all these layers of garbage that Dabo is just dealing out to him.
Yeah, right? You want to clear out the garbage as soon as you can, but unless you also send garbage back to the Tetris, they're just going to keep up the pressure for free. And look at that, Riley's pretty much almost out.
It's coming back too. Like
he's got control of his board again.
We're hitting margin time for sure. Icy's gonna slowly become the advantageous one here as margin time
That's
slowly.
the killer. That's the
Oh!
killer.
No, Dabo stubbed his toe.
This is
Oh.
So I mentioned margin time. Let me brush on that real quick. So unlike a fighting game, margin time is, think of it as a soft time limit. Instead of the round immediately ending, the game just slowly amps up the damage. It gives everybody a damage multiplier. So instead of just round over who has the most life, it's this round's been running too long.
Oh, that might be a misdraw for Riley there.
Wait, is that an all clear solve? That's an all clear solve for Dabo!
Oh, but Riley's ready to tank. He's got greens on deck. He's living.
We're about 25 seconds from the 32 for margin time to kick in.
Yeah, so once 32 seconds hits on the game clock, the damage starts ticking up.
We're ticking up already. We're already at around the 40-second mark here.
Yeah, and so what that means for Puyo is, ouch! Puyo's gonna need less damage as time goes on to counter all the Tetris pressure, right? So your Tetris, your opener is gonna be just that much more important.
Absolutely. So like, for example, for margin time, you do a 1 chain, it does like 1 garbage. That 1 chain is gonna start doing like 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, Riley's not got good access here to any sort of chain, so he's just gonna kind of take damage while he tries to put pieces up on the right side. But here it comes, 3 chain.
Yeah, Dabo's continuing the back-to-back assault right now. He can't let this pressure up. Another back-to-back, a T-spin for Dabo. Dabo's ready for another T-spin here. Boom, Tetris for Dabo, and then boom, T-spin for Dabo.
Oh, Riley's on the back foot here. Gets a 2 chain off the back of that.
We're already at 45 seconds. Margin time's kicked in for sure. And then as the round goes on, that secret damage multiplier just continues to amp up until the round is over.
Riley with the proper tank there.
Two
Gonna have greens up, but he only has reds to clear out garbage. Still looking for greens.
Dabo's close up as well. This is Icy's chance.
Oh no!
Oh, that missed drop!
Oh no!
No, not the second missed drop! Oh no!
This is the right act.
Oh, that is too bad, Sig. You're right.
Oh, I was watching polls today, and you know, Davo was playing good because he was good at the game, but he was also, I'm still seeing those same misdrops, and it's really unfortunate. to have made it this far.
Oh, what a great positioning for Icy to take
Oh,
that
that's
garbage.
beautiful,
the
yeah.
blue trigger right there is going to let him counterattack with that nice 2-chain.
Right, so piling up little stairs on the purples and blues there.
25 seconds, by the way.
And that's a nice change for Riley. Putting on a lot of pressure here.
We're past 32. Definitely margin time now. Oh, a little mini T-spin single to load that back-to-back bonus on Davo. That's one line, which is...
Oh, but he's stacked. He's down stacking. He's down stacking. He knows how to do this. He's been through this 100 times.
Right,
He can
T-spin.
survive this.
Oh,
Never mind.
ouch. He could have. He could have.
This is the right
He definitely could have. I saw the sequence.
Yeah,
Icy just beat him out by like a moment.
just by a hair. Oh my God.
Oh no!
Okay,
Davo's committing the forbidden arts!
he's 4-widened. He's
Billy.
relying on the combo damage to fend off Riley's Puyo chain.
Now, here's the thing. This is probably a hot take, but I think 4-wide is the worst option to take against a Puyo player.
Especially one as experienced as Riley here, right? Riley, you give him all the time in the world, he's gonna build you a big chain.
Also, margin time kicked in.
Oh boy.
So a red rock on Tetris side like that, you're dead.
Oh my God. The last ditch effort by Davo, unfortunately playing into Riley's strength.
Oh, right.
That's okay. I got enough Puyo from Swab yesterday.
All right. So we got Icy Soapy on the left, DDR Dan. It's 0-0 right now. And here we go.
All right, so classic GTR start from both. We can see Dan stacking up a little bit higher on that left side, although as I say that, I think Icy's catching up a little bit in terms of extending a front and back.
Yeah, Icy's got a massive commit right there. Dan picked the right option to hit him with that short chain because Icy needed a lot of reds and purples in order to make that full send, the full chain.
Yep, and the 3-chain follow-up, that's, he's not going to be out just yet, but...
Oh, he's out.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Icy Soapy wasn't dealt any greens for that miracle dig.
Did you enjoy my technique?
All right, so Dan cleaning up first game there.
Yeah, so I was talking about margin time earlier during mixed versus. When we do traditional versus, like Puyo versus Puyo or Tetris versus Tetris, actually Tetris doesn't have margin time if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Tetris is just, you know, that it could take 30 minutes, but it's going to send the same amount of garbage.
Yeah, so, but in traditional Puyo versus Puyo, we revert back to the default 92-second of margin time power chain Hellfire from DDR Dan.
All right, and I don't think Icy Soapy was too ready for that again.
Neither was I. I struggled to belt that one out. I had no air in my lungs. So yeah, we have 92-second margin time here for Puyo versus Puyo, and I do have a timer on me, so I'll keep track for you guys at home.
Well, how long the set or how long each match?
How long each match for margin time?
Gotcha, alrighty. Oh, that's smart, actually. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 2-chain coming from Dan. We're doing a little bit of footsies here. Icy's going to try. No, Dan's second poke chain is going to hit Icy. Debating about full send here. He's going to commit to it.
All right, Dan waiting, trying to see how to extend on the top there.
It looks like a 10-chain for Icy. Oh, Dan's sending already.
Oh, that's a huge power 8, though. Definitely smart to send that early.
Not a
otherwise he would've
10.
gotten caught.
That was a power 8. But Dan's got a full chain right here. Look at that.
Oh, and all the yellows. That's going to definitely mitigate there.
Man, the banana split sundae with the cabbage on top.
Did you
Oh.
enjoy my technique?
Definitely making use of the yellows. All right, so we got a double green to start. Looks like Riley's going to use, or Icy is going to be using that for the GTR setup. Dan doing a little bit more flexible build. I think they're trying to set up a Hellfire.
I smell a Hellfire coming from Dan. Dan is known for doing massive Hellfires like this, but he's going to turn into a bigger chain to amp up that tail a little bit.
And the purples are going to connect at the same time, so that's power 5. That forces the full from Icy.
That's a powerful 4 from Icy. He's going to send that back. Dan's not going to be able to send this tennis ball back. He's going to take those 6 rows of garbage.
All right, so Dan's still in it at the moment, but a 3-chain coming in from Icy. What is Dan's answer? I don't think he has it in time.
He has no answer. He only had Dan only also...
Crowd's popping off in defense, no sweep.
Damn, yeah. Dan only had a 2-chain that last round, and I'm pretty sure that 2-chain wasn't going to try mitigate, what was that, 3.5 rows?
Definitely not. Gonna need a little bit more in that Hellfire for a 2-chain to counter all that. All right, Dan looks like cleaning up a couple of stuff on the right side. Not really going for a Hellfire just yet, but definitely has some potential with the purples.
Icy cleaning up those blues there for a little bit of hit for Dan. No issue for Dan. He can work around that easily. Very nice.
I think this...
That's full.
Yeah, that is full with the purple on the column 6.
Power 7 for Dan's side. Oh, look at that berry slushy.
All right, Icy finds the red there. Going to be sending their full chain. Is it enough?
Power 5 into a power 6?
It's not. That's 3 rocks.
A red rock on the Puyo display is 5 rows of garbage. So 2 red
Do you
rocks
enjoy my
is
technique?
basically death because we only have 12 rows to work with. Not including the ghost row, but that's the story for another time because it's St. Halloween. I'm not ready for ghost stories yet.
We'll have to see if either Icy or DD or Dan make use of the ghost row, and then we can talk about it.
Yeah. The ghost row is a fantastic mechanic. Basically, the ghost. Think of the ghost row as an attic. You can't use the Puyo in there, but you can store Puyo in there until they drop into the screen.
Very well said.
Oh, Icy was dancing around that. Do I full send? No, not yet.
All right, Icy has the purples as the trigger. I'm not sure if they want to. I think they want to extend, but they're not going to risk it here.
Yeah, that's. What's Dan's trigger? Is it the yellows here on the upper left?
Think, yeah, Dan's still extending.
We're out of time. Oh. I misread Icy's tail there. I thought all that was going to resolve, but it didn't.
I don't think DD or Dan realized either.
Yeah, I think we both got hit.
So Icy going to be taking their second of the set, so they're 5 out from winning this. Dan needs 3 more.
Yeah, 2 to 4 here.
Okay, so still extending off the top. Little 1-chains for footsies.
Oh, the power 2 from Dan. Small little Hellfire.
Oh, the Reds.
This might actually help Soap.
Yeah, yeah, Icy Soapy's going to get a 3, but they're still going to need to clear out stuff over on column 1 if they want to use the full chain.
Mitigation from Dan. That was a big mitigation. Makes that garbage a lot more manageable.
All right, yep, still hovering there at the top, trying to figure out what extensions they can pull off here and which ones are not safe.
Is that? Oh, Dan had a blue in the ghost row. That's a 3-chain surprise.
All right, Icy sending the full chain. So, and I think Dan is sending it right now.
Oh yeah, he didn't have a lot of time. Icy's just resolved here.
Yeah, it was only a 7. Here's the 7th link for Dan.
And there's the 8. Clear the mind, Soapy.
All right, and just a little bit of room left. I don't.
Oh, he's out of room.
Yeah, can't spend the green on any ghost rows.
No, actually, he had space in column 4. I think he bungled his rotation for the blue miracle dig.
All right, so it looks like Icy's using the purples early to extend the tail. Dan using it to extend from the front. Dan's actually going to let the full chain, or sorry, never mind, that cuts as a 2. That
2-chain back. Doesn't hit column 1. Icy's GTR is safe.
All right, and it looks like they're using yellows to help keep that safe as well, but it's going to be really hard to extend off the left.
Icy got the piece in time. Dan needs to extend. Dan fires. It's a 6.
It's a 6. I don't think Dan has 6. That looks
Dan's
like
got
5. Yeah. All right, not dead yet, but again, this is really high up, and while you're taking all that time receiving garbage, Icy building up power 4.
Yeah, Icy with the cup to grace there. Dan is going to lose that round. Icy's slowly crawling his way back here.
Trying to see if they can make the comeback happen, but if we can learn anything from yesterday, it is that it's very possible.
It is very possible to run back from a 5-1 deficit.
That was 5-2, I checked. It wasn't that glorious.
It felt like 5-1. Oh, nice storm from Icy eating that habanero pepper.
All right, and yeah, and that I think that closed off Dan's, and so the follow-up.
What a fantastic hit confirmed from Icy.
Spending all but 5 Puyos to get that off, but that is definitely going to be helpful. 4-5, both players within 3 wins to take the set. Okay, again, normal GTR start. And it looks like Icy does a lot more tail extensions at the front, with DDR trying to extend from the front end of the tail, or front end of the chain, and then kind of mixing it up a bit.
Hellfire coming from Icy.
Billy is popping off in the audience.
Oh my god.
This is 5-5. It is a first to two Wi-Fi set now.
Oh my god. So imagine that, a chain that lasted that long, that's short. It took so quick to resolve, and it hits like 3.5 chains worth of garbage. How do you do anything to that? You always gotta be on your toes in Puyo matches like this one.
Icy has had quite a bit of success from some of these early little harassments, Hellfires. Kind of bringing it back on Dan, who was definitely more known for it, but I think Dan has been falling for a couple of these more so than Icy. All right, looks like the full from Icy. Here we go.
Power 7? There might be something else on Icy, but I can't read it. No.
Okay, Dan gets the trigger just in the nick of time. And all right, you're doing the doing the mental math.
Looks like a 9?
Okay,
Oh, power 7!
Are 7 into 8.
He's got the blue, but Icy's like, no, that's an L for me.
That is unfortunately not going to be able to be countered without a chain.
Did you
Dan is
enjoy
one
my
game
technique?
off from booking their trip back to Grand Finals to rematch Billy.
Oh,
Double
and we
red!
got an all-clear opener!
There it is. All right.
The golden gun rounds. Who's gonna fire first?
All right. How do they each react to this?
It's a
All right. Dan sends it
Flaps!
immediately.
both
Icy
cancel.
counters.
Oh no!
Oh, it's double all clear!
What do you mean double all clear?
Double all clear. Icy gets one extra little row of garbage. I don't know how
Dan
much it can
fires.
help.
Icy cancels. Oh my god.
Dan is still looking for another all clear. Finally, there's a yellow that's probably going to put that out of play for the time being. Oh my! All
okay,
right, Icy's setting it 2.
2.
Oh, but Dan has 5.
That's a full
Icy's got to
set?
build mad fast.
I don't think he has the resources. There's the yellow. That's
Oh, and 6 garbage. That's going to cut him off.
Oh man.
Alrighty.
Technique.
Have we? I think that's the first all clear opener we've seen. But right now, it is time for grand finales.
We've got Billy over on the right of your screen. DDR Dan on the left playing as Rulu. Again, first to 7. No need to change margin time as it is Puyo versus Puyo. All right, grand finals. Here we go.
Here we go. We got
3 yellows.
we got Anime Evo's
Oh my-
podium placer versus one of the biggest rising stars in the Western Puyo scene we've seen.
I was very shocked to find out that this was Billy's first IRL tournament. It was absolutely crazy.
I know, right?
And then just immediately winning the swap bracket. All right, 3 chain coming out from Dan. Billy able to dig through. That's going to be the full chain as well, and that has quite a bit of extension on the right.
That's a big 8 chain coming from Mr. Anime himself.
All right. Oh, I think Dan wanted to extend with purples, but they didn't come in time.
Regret this.
I hope everyone on stream can hear the audience as much as we can. They are going absolutely nuts.
Oh yeah, gotta love the people in this scene. They all pop off for each other.
All right, I think Billy's
What
going
is
to need one more
this?
green on the left.
Oh, that's not Dan. I was looking at Billy's side. I'm sorry.
And I think Dan's kind of he's going to be in a little bit of a stump position to try and make the former GTR work. However, Billy does have a decent bit of garbage still on the board that they have to dig through.
Billy's full send is actually kind of weird. He needs a red on column 3, which just opened up for him, so he now has a few more
Oh, and
options.
he's gonna extend with the purples. I don't think he has any good ways to do it other than just
Yeah.
ending the purples. He's gonna full send.
Yeah, putting the purple on column 3 there just absolutely committed him to full set. He couldn't extend any further without taking
Oh,
a
and the
massive
reds
hit.
all connect in 7. Okay, full one coming out from Dan. Oh, the yellows are gonna cut, but still
Power?
saved by the top right.
Wait, the purples and the greens!
That is a 10 chain from Dan out of nowhere. And unfortunately, Billy is not going to be able to retaliate against that one.
And if I remember to reset my stopwatch, that was 102nd round.
Yeah, that would have been about, what, 4 seconds of margin?
About
any
4
any
seconds.
little bit helps.
Yeah, any little bit helps.
Okay, yeah, Billy seems to be extending a little bit more on the front end of the chain. Dan's still trying to make sure that
Okay,
tail looked phenomenal.
we got a poke coming from Billy, forcing Dan to full send.
And it looks like Billy's going to need a lot of yellows and reds.
Time's up. What you got, Billy?
It's not
Nothing.
there. So not quite, unfortunately, for Billy. However, Dan currently taking a lead, 2-1 in the set. They definitely want to be riding the momentum from losers as much as possible to try and get this bracket reset.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Is Billy fishing for an all clear? It smells like an all clear right now.
It's definite. I think that the red in column 6 is gonna ruin it, but they almost was still possible.
Yeah, I'm like this start this round is taking too long. You better not be fishing for that all clear still.
All right, 2 chain. Both players still have the full chain at the ready.
4 chain coming from Dan. Here comes the poke. Can Nori defend himself? Yes, he does. Does he want to full send? Full
Yeah,
chain,
it's gonna be the full chain. A lot of blues and yellows probably gonna be cutting at the bottom of the board. That ends the chain.
That tropical punch was a big punch on Dan. More like a tropical haymaker across the face.
Okay, so double purples coming out. Both players assuming to stack it vertically over in column 1. Pretty interesting. I think this might be the first match where neither of them have GTR.
Boy.
However, it's going to be very worth
What
it
the
for...
hellfire coming from Dan.
All right, so unfortunately, Dan's Hellfire not going to do much there.
Oh.
Billy going to be sending the all clear immediately.
Billy, don't do... Oh, wait, he's got garbage on the bottom right.
Oh, man. Unfortunately, all clear denied. However, Dan is still in a really rough spot. Gonna have a very nice power 1, but there's so...
Oh, this parfait is not looking kind of good for Dan right
oh,
now.
my goodness. Billy is still almost fishing for the all
Dan's
clear.
out of room. He's out.
Billy was 1 blue away from another all clear.
To be honest, Billy had the luxury to fish for all clear there. Dan was backed up against the wall.
All right, and it looks like Dan... Okay, not quite GTR on the right. I thought it was going to be. It looked like it. Billy setting up a bit of a higher GTR and then trying to...
It's not GTR anymore. He's got that yellow trigger on column 3. That could turn into a sandwich right there if he commits that way.
All right.
I don't think he's going to commit to it now that he sealed off column 4, though. Oh, yeah, no, he's got the GTR set up right there.
Definitely good, though, to have that flexible build in the event that he needs it, but looks like, yeah, this is going to be full from Billy.
I cannot read the resolution of this tail. Power 7? The reds don't link, though. All right, Dan.
Big power 6 and a power 7.
Send that ball back. Billy's going to take that L. It's 3-3 up.
Enjoy my technique.
All right. Gotta love the crowd here, man.
Oh, yeah. God, I love these people. They're all absolute nerds, but I love them.
That's what makes it even better.
I say that affectionately, just to make that clear.
All right, a little bit of garbage on Billy's board, but doesn't look anything too bad yet at the moment.
Billy could poke if he pops that blue L on the upper left there.
Where are the greens on the board? Oh my goodness, the power 2. That, I think definitely, I can't tell if this is the full from Dan. Actually, Dan only had a 4. He still has the full chain potentially, but he's going to need to finish this up really quick.
Dan has no blues in sight.
All right, and Billy taking the lead. I think they're first for the set, 4-3. They are 3 games away from, I guess it's not Triple Crown, but like it's about as close as we can get. We only got two events here for the
double crown.
Crown double. Okay, a little bit of a in column 4 for Dan. Has it finally cleaned up?
This might be just a pure big chain battle going for.
Just the 1 from Dan, actually. Kind of interested that he didn't.
Oh, I think that garbage on column 4, Dan's side, player 1. I think that's going to be a really useful stepping stone. But he's committed to.
Oh, Billy's trying to see if he can. Billy's trying to see if they can extend. All right, has to burn some blues, but there it is.
There's the power 4. Whoa,
that's still the full chain and a power 5, 6, 7 into 8. However, Dan's got a very long chain with a decent tail. I think Dan might have this.
Oh, that's an 11, I believe.
There it is. That's the 11. And there's the GTR potential as well after the follow-up.
Oh, yeah, he's got the GTR on the bottom right.
Talk about a flexible build. And Dan evening the setup 4-4. Dan really wants this reset.
It's a 1-3 here in Grand Finals now.
All right, not quite GTR on Dan's board, but definitely everything seems to be able to link correctly. Billy building a little bit flatter here. That's going to be a power 2, trying to force a poke, and I believe it does.
Oh, did force a full chain from Dan here by power 5. That's
power 5, that's it. All right,
got it.
Billy does recognize it, sends the full chain as well.
Power
it's a
4.
huge power 4 into 5.
Return to sender. Someone called the scout.
All right.
Ouch.
Dan is not dead yet. However, Billy has been building up frantically. Has what looks to be a potential 4 as long as you're able to get some good purples and such.
Billy was plus a million. Like look at before Billy even fired his chain, Dan had like no space on the board.
Definitely didn't need the 5-chain follow-up, but love to see it. Billy is 2 games away from closing this up.
And going home with 2 gold medals.
Wait, are they gold? I hope they are.
They're first place, gold medals. It's gold medal.
Oh, power 2 from Dan. That actually closes
Wait.
off.
He can dig that. He needs to seal out the yellow.
All right, there it is. And
wait, no, that's only a 3-chain.
it's only a 3. Dan taking about 2 rows of garbage.
But
Billy is able to dig through. He's going to need a purple on top of column 2 if they want to make this connect. However, they're getting a blue drought. There's finally a blue. Gets it in time. Do they need a blue trigger?
What is Billy doing? What is he thinking?
Oh, there's
Wait.
no way.
Wait.
Okay, it still needs purples. I think they're just trying to fish for purples. They need the trigger right now.
There's the blue, there's the yellow.
Oh my goodness, they're going to use the purples on the right in order to follow the red in. All right, so this is full chain for Billy.
With the extra purples and the 5 and the 6?
That's a 9.
Time's up, Dan.
Dan, unfortunately, not going to answer there.
We're going back and forth. It's tied up again.
Billy is 1 game up. Dan definitely.
Oh, wait. 1 game up. My bad. I got the numbers backwards.
It's all right. Oh, Billy fish. Okay, there's 1 purple. All right. I was expecting the all clear fish. Billy would be absolutely thrilled to end this with an all clear, but I don't think it's in the bag with how far these chains have been built thus far.
Billy would be the kind of guy to dab on somebody with an all clear to end the tournament.
They definitely would. They do love the all clears, and that is what makes their play style so unique.
Billy's extension is massive. This is going to be a big chain battle right here. Dan has to send first because he's out of room.
Oh, but that's only a 3. That's not going to fully connect.
Wait a minute. He lost his blue.
Oh, no.
Dan's still in the game.
All right, Dan, 2 games away. Can Dan bring it back for the reset, or is Billy going to regain that composure and end the set right here? Okay, very early. Billy has the all clear.
Oh,
all right. Oh, but so does Dan, and Dan has only 1 chain.
He found 2 golden gun.
Oh, my goodness, and a miss drop of the all clear. Oh, my goodness. Billy stands up ahead, his hands on his head. So sad to have missed the all clear. And this is match point for both.
I wish the stream could have seen Billy literally do the anti-pop-off. He stood up in disgust. That was a free all clear and he misdropped it.
It is very unfortunate. Again, Dan and Billy have been playing all week, or I guess Friday and Saturday. I'll consider it a weekend.
Close enough, yeah. I'm still not over that. Is Billy over that? Because I'm not over that misdrop.
I think Billy was trying to have a Hellfire. Potentially, that's a 3-chain.
And it's sealed off. He needed column 6 opened up.
All right. It's a 2-chain, but this still, it doesn't really look like there's a lot of ways to make the chain work. And Dan
is going to reset the bracket.
7-6, but that is all Dan needs.
You enjoy my technique?
Reset of the playing field.
1 more first to 7 for y'all here. Yeah, Puyo Tetris 2, top 4.
My goodness. We go from yesterday, Dan coming in from winners, Billy bracket resetting, and taking the crown. Today, the script has been flipped. Billy from winners, but Dan with the reset.
Oh, wait. Are we going to see a counter pick? We're seeing the counter pick.
All right, we're seeing the... All right.
He's counterpicking to Cyrilli, which means absolutely nothing unless you care about Cyrilli.
I was really hoping they would both go Tetris. Gotta prove it, man. That's
oh
fine.
My god.
It's okay. All right.
Billy is actually like a brutal sprinter. We got the menu music for random select. Okay.
All right, menu music.
Let's
go! Good stuff. Thanks all. Right.
Gotta love the RNG sometimes, baby.
This is what happens when you don't pick your favorite tunes. The algorithms are not correct. All right, I think this is the full. This is the full from Billy and
power 6 to end Billy's chain.
Oh, but Dan does not think it's the full.
Here's the worst part. He had the blue purple, which, if I'm not mistaken, could have done full send, except it would cut the GTR transitional point.
Oh, lots of early greens. What's the move? Again, Billy stacking the greens to the sky, trying to see if the all clear is in the cards.
Wait a minute. Is it? Is it? No, that straight blue's gonna end his hunt there.
Again, we've seen Billy come up with all clears that they didn't even see to begin with, so I wouldn't put it past them.
True. Was that a mid-game 5-chain all clear?
Yes. I'm curious to see as Dan. Oh, is there a green and ghost row? No, there's no green and ghost row.
But that red was a little bit of extra strawberry
Oh my goodness!
juice.
Billy needs blues and has no room to place.
Wait a minute. He just folded. He could have 180'd that piece for a 2-chain.
All right, and we're back to 1-1. Neither player is running away with this set, just fighting till the bitter ends.
Yeah, Billy and Dan proving that they are still some of the best in the country.
Billy's stalling a little bit.
Wait a minute.
I think they're looking.
I think that was an all clear that he intentionally gave up. That is terrible.
Wait. Do they have it here? No, not quite. 3 Puyos left, and Dan is setting the full thing. Billy, unfortunately, Billy's going to top out and does not think they're able to counter the 8-chain.
Yeah, 8-chain with that empty of a board,
enjoy
even if
my
you had every
technique?
perfect piece, I literally don't think you have enough resources.
All right, okay, not quite identical starts. Looking for the one green. But the greens are here.
Billy, you're not. You're not. Not
Billy
again.
is in a bracket reset with Dan up in the series, and Billy is still trying to fish for all clears. And I think this is the full chain from Dan. The purples are going to link the greens.
Wait. 5,
And
9.
Billy is trying to, wants to accept
Time's
with the
up.
greens, but does not have the time. Just going to let the purples run. Okay, purples into everything on the ground floor. Is going to be a little bit of cutting. Power 8 into 9 and 10.
And Dan's only got a feeble 5 to mitigate that.
All right, and 2-2. You can hear everyone ecstatic.
Oh, man.
Okay, 2 double yellow greens make that 3. Okay, not exactly the free all clear board that people tend to see. It looks like Billy is still trying to build for it.
Is he?
I think Billy almost would have had it, but it would have sacrificed being a 1-chain, and I don't think Billy wants to. As much as Billy loves the all clear, I don't think Billy wants to be throwing too hard.
Yeah. That's character growth.
Potentially, it's just adaptation at this point. All right, full chain from Dan.
Is that a 9? No.
That's a 10, I believe, from Dan.
That's a power 9.
Okay, power 9, and Billy is able to release the full chain.
That's a power 5.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna have to see if the power does make it work.
Power 5 versus power 9. I don't think it's gonna be strong.
Oh no, it's just even, but Dan has the 6-chain built.
Let me eat my words real quick. I was wrong. And Billy's just gonna fold. Oh, five red rocks. Yeah.
Unfortunately, not gonna be enough.
Enjoy my technique?
Okay, so a couple yellows early on. All right, finally first green. Looks like Dan's still trying to go for tried and true GTR setup.
The good old Western Reliable.
Truly.
I like calling GTR the Ken flowchart of Puyo Puyo. If you watch Street Fighter, you should know what I'm talking about. Because GTR is just as easy to build, but can you actually play around it afterwards?
Looks like a 2 from Dan. Billy wants to keep the blues alive. That's a little unfortunate. Blues are still online. I can't really tell where Billy's trying to extend this chain.
He's got the reds up there into the blue. That red-blue is going to be the trigger if he wants to fire right now. He's going to hold.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so he lets that rip as a
Oh,
defensive
jeez,
option.
and that lucks off Dan.
Wait.
Needs to get over, gets to the yellows.
Wait a minute.
Red's on the ghost row. There's
What
the
is that?
ghost row.
Oh my.
All right.
That's full send. Hold
This
up,
is
hold
a
up.
full screen chain. Power 8, but the chain is still going. Billy is trying to extend frantically. Needs a blue, but there's no blues in sight.
Time's up. That was a 12 chain. That's our first chain. That's our first 12er, I believe, this weekend.
All right, 4-2. Dan in the lead. And looks like Billy going with, I believe, new GTR.
Yeah, long
new
GTR, long GTR. There's a couple names for it. So if a GTR is like on the player 2 side, the yellows with the greens on the bottom left.
Is there going to be any way for Billy to get through this? A really big 2 is going to follow that up. Dan is ramping. 2 games up. Dan has turned up.
Oh, man. Dan's amping up the turny nerves.
Oh, my goodness. Okay,
No
I thought it
greens.
was an all clear.
I
was like, oh, it's 1 Puyo. It's painful how many times the all clears have been 1 Puyo off.
The game knows.
It truly knows.
Okay.
Dan wanted to accept the greens, going to let a 3-chain pop. Is that going to be the full from Billy?
No, he needed those yellows, Billy.
All right, the chain is still
Billy's
potential.
extending? Hold up.
Billy needs 1 blue, and Billy has the blue.
No, it's the purple, I believe.
Or, yeah, the purple. All right. Oh my goodness, and the greens helping with the ghost throw.
So about the ghost throw, if you're not watching your opponent, you might be sucker punched like I
Power
just did.
8 into power 9, and Dan does not have the extension.
Oh, the crowd's popping off right now.
All right, 3 purples to start. Okay, again, both players choosing to let all 3 purples lay flat on the left. Billy having the GTR, columns 4 and 5 on the right. Dan building one up, I think, a little bit higher.
He's got right side GTR as well on Dan's side.
I was looking at the left, my bad. All right, power 2. That will force the full chain from Billy.
Dan was floundering, making a decision. He's extending. Wait, Dan? Wait,
Oh
Dan?
my goodness, it gets the double reds. Okay, what does this tail have in store?
Not much.
We've got 5, power 6 into 7 that will neutralize.
Okay, I'm wrong. Let me eat my words again.
Huge power 2 into 3. Only 2 lines on Billy's. Both players still alive and kicking.
Dan's definitely plus on hit right now, though. That 3 chain, Billy needs a response
All
right
right.
now. There's the response.
Okay, oh my goodness, and that's a 4 chain as well. That's going to retaliate to Dan. Dan does get garbage, but the greens are still online.
All right, ball is in Nori's court right now.
All right.
Ready to serve.
Dan is still trying to. Okay,
Dan
well, not
hits.
extend, but power 2.
Into the 4. Time's up, Nori. He's got a response.
All right, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain coming out from Billy.
Where's
And
the
that's going to be it.
Dan needed a purple, but it was nowhere in sight, unfortunately.
All right, 4 to 5. We are basically in a mirror position of the last set. Dan prevailed previously, but is Nori going to flip the script, or is Dan going to take it? Okay, GTR on Dan's right side. Billy's still doing a little bit for freestyle, trying to make that build as flexible as possible. Knows Dan is capable of those huge harassments. Oh my goodness, and quite a gnarly garbage sequence on the right. And a lot of 2 chains. However, that could potentially block Dan off.
Yeah, the 2 rows of garbage on column 4.
Greens are going to connect, but this is the full
5
chain coming from Billy.
No, you're out of time.
And Billy bringing it to 5-5. We are in an identical situation.
Again.
Okay, first to 2 now, essentially. Lots of early purples. Dan's still trying to make traditional tried and true GTR.
Oh, yeah, there's the GTR on the bottom left. We've mentioned it all day. The reds and the purples there on the bottom left on Dan's side. That's what a GTR looks like.
All right, and we've got new GTR on Billy's on the right this time. Dan trying to figure out how they want to extend here. Does not want to let the full one go. It's going to be a power 2. All right, and a huge... Oh, I guess that's 3 coming out from Billy, but I feel like Billy ruined most of that tail.
Oh, yeah, Billy's got a lot to clean up
All
here.
right, 3. They do not have a trigger yet. They are still alive and can dig this down.
Billy's got the 2 if he wants it. He's going to take it. He's not taking. He's taking the 2.
Billy has to take it. There's a 3 chain coming. All right, only about 1 row of garbage. Thankfully, Billy's still able to dig through this, but he's going to have to play frantic.
I don't know if he has time. And the column 3 being...
Oh my goodness, power 2. That could be a lifesaver. And that's 2 rows of garbage on Dan's board. Oh, and that locks off the purples. That's going to be it. Oh, ghost throw. All right,
miracle,
ghost throw.
Miracle? Are we going to see a miracle? No,
Oh,
not
3
purples.
chain, though, from Billy. The follow-up is going to do it. Billy, 1 game up. The counter pick, having them a 1 game lead.
I was memeing about the counter pick. Counter picks don't actually counter picks don't actually matter in Puyo Puyo. I just like to meme it up.
Oh, no, it's the mental game. It's all in the head of the players, but it can do so much more than you would expect.
Especially if it's your favorite character, you know? You got that character riding on your back now, you know?
Character loyalty, character pride. Is Billy going to be able to close this one out? Just a couple 1 chains back and forth from Dan and Billy.
Dude, Billy's got a massive cascading tail right there.
All right, pretty big 2. Only going to send 2 things of garbage.
Column 5 sealed off. That's going to be a bit of work for Billy to get through now.
All right, oh, and the full chain is coming out from Dan.
I think Dan recognized it and decided to go full send here.
Oh my goodness, he's a
7.
yellow and...
Time's up.
Oh my goodness, Billy able to get, I believe this is the full chain
Yeah,
off.
Okay, remember how I was talking about that big
Oh,
cascade?
power 5, power 6, 7 is going to push it over the edge, but not enough to KO.
It's a hit stun. It's 2 rows of garbage. That means that's a little bit of digging effort that Dan has to do now.
Billy does have quite a bit already built up. Power 1, I think this is actually just going to be the full from Dan.
Oh, who's going to win? Who's going to win?
All right, 5 and 6 coming out.
Power
Power
5.
5 into 6.
Billy's gonna win.
And that's 7 rows
Wait
of
a
garbage.
minute. Wait a minute.
The
Wait a
purple
minute.
is online. The purple's online. Dan needs these purples now.
Is he gonna commit? No, he's not gonna commit to an extension.
All right, 4 chains out of both.
Dan's
That's
gonna-
2 rows of garbage.
Billy had the power on his third link, so Dan definitely took the loss there.
All right.
Margin time's kicking in.
All right. And no, he doesn't get the flip. That is going to be it. Billy takes the set 7-5.
Oh, there he
Alrighty.
goes. Popping off like the protagonist, anime protagonist that he is.